How's it going, guys? Welcome to Audio Addiction. We have Clarity with us again for the second time, and a new member here, and they can say their names and what they do in the band.
Sweet. My name is Andy. I am the vocalist in Clarity.
My name is Reka. I'm new guitarist of Clarity, and I work for, as a translator.
He's like our exactly. He's like our translator. Whenever we need Japanese English problems, Ricky's got it. Ricky's got it sorted.
We don't need Yuhei.
Shout out to Yuhei, who's probably watching. Yuhei's our buddy. Yuhei's my buddy who used to do translation whenever I needed it, but now Ricky's here, so we don't need him.
Awesome, guys. So my first thing is, it's been a minute since you've been on the channel. A lot of things have changed. So basically, tell them, I guess, how you joined the band, Riku, and how things have changed over the past year, pretty much.
Right. I'll let you tell how you joined, but just to give some background to it, last time we talked, I told you about something that was happening that I didn't want to talk about publicly. And now I can talk about it because nothing happened. But we basically, our last lineup, we had a meeting with the guy who sources bands for Columbia Records.
Oh, sick.
And it was cool, and we were really excited about it, and he was really excited about us. And then almost immediately after that meeting, all the members left.
Oh, wow.
Like, everybody. The only two that stayed were me and Yuki, our drummer. And the other guys felt like it was getting too serious, and they didn't really know what to do. So they felt kind of not so comfortable about it, so they left. So me and Yuki kind of thought, well, what should we do? Do we quit? There's only two of us.
Yeah.
Or do we, we put so much effort into that song and that video, and it seems like such a waste to just let it, fade away.
Yeah.
So I said, look, I know a guy who might be interested in joining. I played with Ricky before, and you can take it up from there. So what happened next?
And I met at Akihabara.
Me?
So
Yuki, we met in Akihabara. Yeah.
And so I already know Clarity, and I listened to in the end, and that's cool, and is doing really good stuff, and
you came to a live show too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I went to Clarity gig, and very cool. I felt very good. Andy sent me the invitation that I know.
Like an invitation, sure.
Like an invitation.
Yeah.
And so please participate in Clarity and as new guitarist. And okay.
But you had never played like this style of music.
Yes, exactly. I didn't know. I didn't have any knowledge of post-hardcore, and I practiced really hard, and Yuki gave me a test.
Yeah, we gave him a test.
To play.
What did we make you learn? Issues.
Yes, issues, and bring me.
Yeah, we made him learn Mad at Myself and True Friends. And he came. You slayed it. You came in. It was perfect. Like, you had it. It's cool.
Really hard to play.
Yeah.
That was first time to play post-hardcore, and I had not down the gauge.
Oh yeah.
Down tuning.
Yeah. He was playing on like
a
regular kind of 6-string guitar to drop it to A sharp.
Oh wow.
So hard.
He was like, I don't know what to do, man. But it was cool. It was a good audition. It went well.
And so demo, but after I joined Clarity, we had brand for 3 months or
we Ricky joined, and even then we were only a 3-piece. We only had 3 members, so it wasn't really enough to do anything. So we were searching for other members, and it kind of took a long time, and we had 3 months of just not doing very much, and think at one point you thought maybe we stopped, right? So he sent me a message. He sent me a message like, "Are we still a band?" I was like, yeah, don't we're working on it, yeah. But then we found Kai, who's here walking around right now. Hey, Kai. Hey. It's actually funny, right? Because Kai messaged me on Twitter, and he was like, he saw the video for In the End, and he was looking for a band, and he really likes a lot of Western post-hardcore, so he found that video, sent me a message asking me, are we still doing anything, or are we looking for new members? And I was like, yeah, we are actually looking for new members. So I sent his kind of Twitter profile to Yuki to say, hey, check this guy out. He's interested in joining. What do you think? And Yuki goes, oh, I know this guy. He sent me a message on a different website, but his username was stupid, so I ignored him. Yes. His name was Rice Bowl. His name was like, in Japanese, his name translated to like, what was it? Rice Bowl. Treacherous Rice Bowl. Yes. Like treacherous Rice Bowl or something. So Yuki was just like, yeah, I ignored him because his name was stupid, but said, I can trust him. I can trust him. Yeah, I can't trust him.
Yeah.
But it's cool. He met up with him, and he joined too, and he's kind of, to be honest, I mean, I know this is kind of changing the topic into the sound, but it's actually it's mostly because of Kai that we've gone into the sound that we're in now, because he's like a genius when it comes to that kind of hardcore gent style riffage. Like he's just a genius at putting that stuff together. So we actually had no intentions of going down that road. Like that's not what we wanted to do initially, but then when we heard what he could do, we thought, well, we have to use that. Like it's just it's too good. Yeah,
so sound making is incredible.
Yeah. So that's basically how we got to where we are now. And then also we just like last week confirmed our new bass player, Maki.
Sick.
So he's in now, and he's hands down the best bass player we've ever had. Like he's just amazing. So that's cool. So we're ready to go now. Yeah.
Awesome. So obviously you talked about new sounds. So like, what are some of the bands that like help you form that new sound and obviously come together like with the members you have now?
Yeah. So I mean, we all kind of bond over a mutual love for Issues. Issues is kind of the main one, I guess. Yeah. A lot of what we did initially was kind of, I don't want to say like copied from Issues, but it was definitely, we had them in mind when we were making ideas, put them down. And then also the new track, Love Is, came about from wanting to make something kind of like, Feel Good by Volumes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were listening to that, and we wanted to make something that had that kind of starting punch, that kind of, like, as soon as it begins, you've got the intense kind of riffage going on. We really wanted to make something like that. So I guess Volumes, Issues, who else? I mean, Cold Rain, obviously. Yeah, Cold Rain.
Yeah, they're awesome.
They're cool. I mean, recently we haven't released this song yet. We haven't even really recorded it. But our latest song is very Slaves.
That's right.
Okay.
We're basically just trying to take elements of all the different bands that we like. So it's like, for the Slaves song, it wasn't so much trying to copy Slaves. It was just they have like this. Their songs have this groove that other post-hardcore bands just can't match, and we wanted to do something that had a groove to it. So it's not like we're thinking, oh, we have to make this sound like Slaves. Yes. Like it's just what is it about Slaves that we like? Let's try and make something with that in mind. So I guess Slaves, Issues, Volumes, Cold Rain, maybe Survive Said the Prophet. Do you know Survive Said the Prophet?
No. So I'll have to check them out now.
Yeah, they're a Japanese band, but their singer is Filipino?
Japanese, but he went to international school and he can speak fluent English.
Right, okay.
Oh, cool.
So their singer, they sing mostly in English. I think they only have one song in Japanese. That's the...
Called Yes.
Yeah.
なんだっけ、なんだタイトルわかんない。
I can't remember. And anyone. think it's called. But they're really good. Yeah, they're cool. So we a little bit of them because they're very popular here right now. So they're kind of, you know, unavoidable. If you're making post-hardcore in Japan right now, they're in the scene. So it's kind of hard to ignore them.
Awesome.
They're pretty good though.
Awesome. I'll have to give them a listen. Kind of following that up, like you were obviously talking about new singles you're going to be releasing. You have released one and stuff like that. So do you guys have plans for just releasing a ton of singles, or is it going to be like an EP, or what's the process that you guys are going to try to go down for this new work?
Yeah, I think we're kind of winging it. Right. We basically, we didn't really know what to do, and so we wrote 2 songs. And one of them is Love Is, which has been released now.
Yes.
And we recorded the 2 songs. I think we're gonna go singles, right?
Singles, right?
Yeah.
So.
Just one song. For now, anyway. I mean, ideally, I'd really like to make an album. But albums, like, I don't know, they're not really. It's not down with the kids, you know. It's not cool to make albums. You know, it takes a long time, and
it does. Yeah.
People don't buy them, you know.
Even Love Is, we took about 1 year to
yeah, man, it was a long time. Yeah, well, it was kind of like, we say that a lot in our circle. Like, we kind of say, oh, it took so long to make that song, but it's not like we were working on it every day. Like, I think
it took time.
You know, it took time mostly because we couldn't always meet up, and finding a direction. It was the first song that we wrote with the new lineup, so we were trying to figure out the best way to write together and the best way to and it took a while, but we found our feet. The newest track came together much quicker.
Yes.
So you know, it was the trial. You know, it was the trial run. And so it took a long time. And also our producer. So,
oh boy.
Yeah.
Are you?
No, he's great. He's great. Look, our producer is Daihei Yamanaka, and he works with a lot of bands here. The biggest one is probably a metalcore band called Her Name in Blood,
Nice.
and he's amazing. He's a genius. Like,
yes.
he's a genius, and he's a really nice guy, and he's super professional. He's fantastic. But because he is who he is, he's really busy, and he just has like so many clients coming to work with him. So it took a while to get the mix right, and we tested his patience. I'm sure, like it went through about 8 different revisions before we got to where it needed to be, and. If between us, we were like, "Oh, why is he taking such a long time?" But on the flip side, it's like, wow, you know, he's busy. He's a busy guy, so we understand why that took as long as it did. But it you know, my point is, the fact that Love Is took 1 year to get out isn't totally down to just our fault and our laziness. Like, there were a lot of different things going on there, and we're still waiting on the video.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so the video's coming. We saw the first draft last weekend, and it looks great, but there's just a few little things that we want to tweak. So it's gone back to the editing room, and we should have it, I guess. When do you think we can get it?
I don't know. About at least 2 weeks later.
2 weeks, yeah. Shout out to Ishihara Shin. He's the guy who did the video. He's another amazing Japanese creative guy right now. He's doing so much work here with different artists and different bands. He's great. The one video, if I could point people to his work, okay. I would say the band is called Earthists.
Yeah, yep. They're awesome.
Do you know Earthists?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. They have a video. I can't remember the name of the song, but it's like lots of wildlife footage and like lots of white screen. I can't remember the name of the song.
I think I know which one you're talking about. I don't know the name of it either, but I know which one you're talking about, though.
All their songs have weird names. They're like strange names. But he directed that video, and yeah. So when we saw that, we were like, oh, he's the guy. You know, he's definitely the guy. So he's cool too. So yeah, you know. It's taken us a while to get where we are, but we're here now, so we're pretty happy about it.
Awesome.
Also excited.
I think I believe I talked about this last time with you. So obviously it's been a year or so since we've last chatted, Andy. So how's the scene been? How is it getting back to playing shows and like doing that sort of thing? I don't know if you were playing shows on like your kind of hiatus, if that makes sense. But like how is it coming back and playing shows and like doing that live gigging? Are people receptive towards it now with like obviously Love Is and then to the other track, like how's it been so far?
So actually, we haven't played a live show with the new lineup yet.
Oh
Yes.
really? Oh okay.
Yeah. We've been focusing. We decided to focus all our energy on playing and recording, and we have got some lives booked now. Some gigs
Next month and
October. Yeah, but we can't talk about. We can't talk about. The
You
second one,
can
right?
talk about it if you want.
So the venues are kind of strict, and they're kind of like they don't want any promotion until they start promoting. But the first one we can talk about. The first one is in September in Shinjuku.
Yes.
And so if anyone is watching this who lives in Shinjuku, come along. It's in Shinjuku Science. And
September 17th.
September 17th, that's it. And it's going to be our first live show with the new lineup.
Yes.
Kind of our comeback show. So.
Comeback show. And new members.
New members.
And new songs.
Yeah, it's going to be, hopefully it's going to be good, you know. Like the response to the tracks from people that have listened to it has generally been pretty good.
Awesome.
Like a lot of people were very surprised because, you know, the sound has changed quite a lot from in the end. It's a lot more intricate, a lot more complicated, and people were kind of surprised by that. But even the producer, like Daihei, he listened to the demo. And he produced in the end too, and he listened to the Love Is demo, and he was just like, "Wow, you guys have stepped up." You know, this is a slightly different level from the last time, you know. And I was thinking, yeah, I fucking hope so. It's taken 2 years to get here. You don't step up in 2 years. What are you doing? But yeah, so I mean, as for live shows, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. We don't really have an update on that yet. The live scene is good, right? Like,
Very good.
it's really good right now. And again, mostly I think because of bands like Survive Said the Promise, they're touring a lot. They're playing live a lot. So you have a lot of opportunity to see these bands, and there's a lot of like little festivals popping up too, like Dead Pop. Fest. It was that Sim. Was that Sim? Who made that?
Sim.
Yeah.
Sim.
Yeah. So this festival kind of appeared out of nowhere this year, called Dead Pop Fest, and it was organized by a band called Sim, and they are kind of a what genre would you say?
Reggae punk.
Reggae punk.
Interesting. Okay.
And they're cool, but they organized this festival, and it was mostly independent or unsigned Japanese bands and some popular Japanese bands too.
Cool.
And there's a lot of things like that, you know. So it's a healthy scene. It's there's definitely a lot of bands playing, a lot of good bands touring. So we're looking forward to becoming part of it again.
Awesome. I had some friends from Ascent Like Wolves. They're close to my area. They actually did like a Japanese tour, like Korea. They did like I think China, and they were saying how good it was out there, and like obviously how it's different from America in terms of like shows and stuff like that. I feel like they were like it's so much more like hype. Like everybody in Japan like is about the scene. It's so cool.
No, it's cool because I mean, especially Japanese people who like post-hardcore. I mean, there's not a lot of Japanese bands doing it, right? So like when a band like Issues comes to Japan, people are really excited, to see them. And like you and Kai went to see Alaska.
So I went to gig Alaska and from Germany. I guess.
Yeah.
And do you know Alaska?
Yeah. Oh, I love Alaska. They're awesome.
So I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, there's a lot of people there. Yeah. That was a really good show, right?
Yes, very good.
You said you were kind of scared. One of them was really tall or something?
そう。なんだっけ。家臣。いや、 the vocalist of Alaska, and あれ歌手じゃねえ、なんだっけ Screamer of Alaska. I met him at Shibuya. I found him here and there.
Yeah.
Alaska. I went to him. My name is Reka, and I'm a big fan of you. And please take photo with us. And I'm shaking like this.
Yeah, so like there's not a lot of Japanese bands doing this sound. So Japanese fans of this sound, you know, when a foreign band comes over, they're really enthusiastic. They're really happy to see them. When we were talking about slaves, like slaves have never come to Japan, and we were kind of thinking, you know, it's such a shame. But then Yuki said, "Oh, it's probably because Johnny isn't allowed in."
I have connects to slaves, so I'm gonna keep it quiet. But
tell them to get their ass over here, man.
Right,
we want to see them.
All right, I'll hit up my boy. Shout outs to my boy Zach. He plays drums for Slave now, so I'll have to DM him and be like, "Yo, Japan soon?" Like, you know.
Yeah, man. We'll take care of them. We can show them around.
Yes.
I'll definitely get on it. But my next question, guys, I think I asked this last time, Andy, but obviously things have changed. So, if you guys could compile a dream tour, who would be on it?
Dream tour. Like if we could make our own tour. What bands would we put on? How many bands can we have?
I feel like your band is constituted as one, so I'll give you 4 bands.
Four. All right. Us, Issues.
Okay.
Okay, you pick one up. Zayn. I love him. He's like Zayn from One Direction. He's a big fan.
No shame,
Okay,
no
so
shame.
Issues, Zayn. Oh my God. Issues, Zayn. I'm gonna pick Bring Me the Horizon because
okay.
I've wanted to see them live for a long time and I've never seen them, so I'm gonna say Bring Me the Horizon.
Bring Me the Horizon. The last one is
Okay, we got 2 more, don't we?
2 more.
Oh no, Issues, Zayn, Bring Me the Horizon. One more.
Okay,
Zayn.
Perfume.
Perfume are like a Japanese pop group that I love. I Ricky loves them too, but I don't think they'd fit on the same bill as.
It's okay though. That's why it's a dream tour, you know.
Okay, cool. Fuck it. Perfume. Okay. Perfume, Zayn, Issues, and Bring Me the Horizon.
Wow. Listen, all I'm saying is that Bring Me the Horizon has to like collab with Perfume, and then Zayn has to collab with Issues. They got to do a track.
Man, Zayn and Issues would work so well.
I know.
Right? That would be such a sick collab. That'd be awesome.
If we play with Zayn, Clarity will be popular among girls.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure.
You're getting that ticket sales.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So there we go. There's our dream tour.
There we go. Awesome, guys. Well, obviously we talked about the dream tour, so I gotta ask this: in the advent of like big superhero movies, if you guys could compile a musical supergroup, who would be in your band?
Okay, a band. We're gonna make a dream band. So what members do we want?
Zayn.
Zayn
Again. Wow. Double timing it with the.
All right, let's go for a 5-member band, right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna go Zayn on vocals.
Zayn vocals.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Actually, I play Clarity with Zayn.
Would be good. Against me? Fuck you.
No. Twin vocals.
Yeah, you know, Clarity would be much better with Zayn.
He's like, this was the last interview that we ever do.
Right, so 2 vocals, twin vocals. Okay, all right.
I had 2 reasons.
Okay.
One of them is I want to be popular among girls.
Sure. Okay.
This is the biggest reason.
Yeah. Okay.
And second one is Zayn's recent works is very.
It is
I feel like
good.
adult and
yeah.
and
Mature.
electric stuff and R&B.
Yeah.
This is good. This is good.
Match with our sound.
Yes.
Yeah, it does. You're right.
And the clarity will step up.
Right. Okay. So we need skates. Basically, I'm not good enough. Okay.
Andy needs an ass kicking. That's what he's saying. He's just like, Andy, you're not good enough.
Right. Okay. So Zane, let's make a dream band, right? So Zane on vocals. Drums. Who's on drums?
Luke Holland.
Luke Holland. Not.
Difficult.
Man, you will be really pissed if we don't pick Josh Michael. Let's go Luke Holland. Okay. Luke Holland, right. Okay. So we got drums Luke Holland, vocals Zane, guitar
Polyphia.
The two guys from Polyphia.
Or Jason Richardson.
No, he's too much. Too much. He can't be in the band. He can't be in the band.
Not with Luke.
He would take attention. Yeah, he's too much.
Steve Lukather.
Steve Lukather, totally. Right. Yeah, cool. Right, so Steve Lukather, Zane, fucking hell, this is a weird one. Steve Lukather, Zane, Josh, what's his name? Luke Holland. Luke Holland.
Bassist.
Who's good bass? It's gotta be Skylar.
It's almost the issues, right?
No, we didn't pick Josh. We picked Luke Holland.
Skylar?
No?
Bassist.
The Earthist guy. The guy with the 8-string bass. I don't know his name. He's a freak.
I don't know. Bassist.
He's got like an 8-string bass. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
That's wild.
Bassist.
Yeah, let's go with him. Okay, so we got Zane, Earthist guy.
Can't even give him credit.
And Screamer. Steve, look at this. Screamer, we go Michael Bone.
Me.
You're gonna scream.
Me.
Wow, okay.
Okay, cool.
One direction.
I wanna see this move!
Right? Yeah, fucking.
Let's go crazy.
This is great.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, there you go. There's your dream band. It's a good choice. It's a unique choice. I don't think many people will pick him. That's cool.
Yeah, I think you really got me with the Steve Lukather.
Right? Yeah. Although Toto did that cover of Weezer this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really good. They covered Hash Pipe. Did you hear it yet?
Yes, I heard it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. I was like, fuck, man, Toto can rock. You know?
Awesome, guys. My next question, this one is probably going to be a tough one for you guys as well. If there was one song that you wish you wrote, what would it be?
Right, one song that we wish we wrote. Like we didn't write it, but この曲書き換えてもいいな。書いてよかった。羨ましい曲。
Professional.
Like a song that we really like that we would like to be a clarity song. Fuck off. That's kidding. One Direction. My god, man. That's good. Every day with this shit.
You want to be a boy band. I feel like you guys are trying to morph into a boy band. That's what I'm getting at here.
That's why we got him. His handsome face. This guy.
Actual answer is.
I mean, are we talking like? Because I have two answers. Like my first answer would be an artistic one, like a song I really like, that I wish I could. But my second answer would be like Money. It's like a song that's really popular. I wish I wrote that fucking song.
Okay, well, you give me each one, Andy. Both of you guys.
Okay. So the first one, the genuine answer, like the one that I really wish I'd written, is probably what I've been listening to recently. Fuck, man. This is a really kind of early 2000 emo answer. Like
Okay.
I'm gonna piss people off with this, but probably something like God damn, that's tough.
It's tough,
Man.
isn't it?
God damn, that's a tough question. What song is like one of my favorite songs ever? I'm gonna find something that's stuck in my head, like because there's so many, right? There's just so many
It's a
songs.
lot,
Oh, I got it. Streetcar by Funeral for a Friend.
Ooh, classic. Okay.
That's one of my favorites. And in terms of popularity and making loads of money, I'm going to say, I don't know if you know this, man. This is a Japanese band called Radwimps. And they have a song called Zen Zen Zen. And it was, I swear to God, like last year, you could not go anywhere without hearing this song. Like,
That's crazy.
it was everywhere.
Was it
so they made
Andy?
Yeah, it was a good song, right?
Okay.
Yeah, they're actually a really good band. Like they're not post-hardcore at all. They're not like that kind of sound. They're just a standard kind of rock band. They're really cool. They're really, really good. Yeah. Okay, so no, what would you do?
My answer is also
2?
yeah, 1.
1. Okay.
It's not post-hardcore.
Okay.
My answer is Will You Be There of Michael Jackson.
Oh,
Will You Be There,
Okay.
Michael Jackson. That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, he's the
I
king of pop.
He's the king of pop.
He's king of pop. That song, this song is not popular, but no. It's Michael's sweet voice and beautiful vocal melody and like I feel like it's I want to listen to it in church.
Yeah. Like a religious experience.
Yes.
Yeah. I know.
I like hard stuff, but also I like so like beautiful.
Yeah, sure.
Melodic.
Yeah,
nature.
a lot of stuff. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Awesome.
So my answer is We'll Be There.
Good choice.
That's a much better answer than mine.
All right, guys. My next question is: if there was one album that you could bring with you on a desert island for the next month, what would it be?
Sorry, mate. You kind of broke up there. Could you ask that again?
Okay, so the question is: if there was one album that you could bring with you to a desert island for the next month, what would it be?
Got it. So if we could only listen to one album, like we were alone on an island or something, and we had one album, what would it be?
I don't know.
You don't really listen to albums. He's a kid. He's past the album thing. He never got the album thing.
Sorry, I'm mad old, so that's why I gotta ask that.
For me, you think about it.
Okay.
If I only have one album, man, goddamn. Again, like I could do. Right, I'm gonna pick Jeff Buckley, Grace.
Ooh, that's a good one. I haven't heard that one yet, so.
It's a solid album, man. It's an album. It's one of these albums that every time I listen to it, I find something I didn't hear the last time.
And that's
Like
the best.
it's deep. There's a lot in it. It's a beautiful record. Yeah.
俺はね My answer is
Michael Jackson?
no.
No.
I love Michael Jackson, but okay, I decided.
Okay.
Black and Blue, Backstreet Boys.
Ooh, okay.
The first, when I get interested in American music,
Yeah.
the reason is Backstreet Boys because
Right.
なんつうの five cool guys and they perform in front of a lot of girls and really cool vocal melody and
Yeah. Okay.
so English sound is very comfortable to me.
Right. Yeah, that's actually kind of true. Like right now in Japan, there's a huge trend for especially rock bands to sing in English. Like I don't know where it came from, but it's kind of, there's a lot of bands doing it now. Like Cross, Cold Rains, Five Said the Prophet. There's like a lot of them.
Okay. To play with Andy, Backstreet Boys is definitely my important thing.
Right. Okay. Man, our reputation is like destroyed. One Direction, Boys. Like.
I think he just secretly. I feel like, you know, the priorities are girls and then it's music. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. I feel like that's the underlying thing. And you know what? I can't knock him for it. You know, I'm about the same thing. So.
That's kidding.
That's his priority for sure. No. I have a girlfriend. I'm a good boy.
He was like, you know what? The priority, not the money. It's just that if I can get them women, you know, that's what I'm about.
Yeah, that's a joke, you know. We won't pay you. We'll just get you girls every day. No.
Awesome, guys. And lastly, of course, the most important thing, tell them about Clarity, what's new coming up, and anything coming up in the next couple months.
Yeah, so Love is out, and it's available on Spotify and Apple Music and iTunes and Amazon and Google Play, all those things. It's all out there. The video is coming really soon. It'll be before the end of the month for sure, and we worked pretty damn hard on that video too. Everybody involved did. Like Tim did a really good job with it, and his crew, and there was an actress in it, Summers Rose. Shout out to Summers Rose. She's cool. She was great fun to work with. It was a really good time, so we're really excited for everybody to see that. That's going to be before the end of the month, and then at some point before the end of the year, we haven't totally decided when yet, but we're going to release the second song. The second song has got a very different vibe than Love Is. Yes. And we went back and forth on which one to release first, right? We really didn't know, and it came down to Love Is. We feel like is kind of more typically post-hardcore.
Okay, yeah.
It's kind of, it fits into the genre quite well. So like, if anyone who likes the genre, we figure would probably find something they liked in Love Is. The next song, we don't really know where it fits in terms of genre. Because what happened was, Reka actually comes from a funk background. Yes. So we really wanted to implement elements of that, like kind of funk, but we couldn't really figure out how. And then the next song, which is called, it's going to be called Man Fears the Dark, is the name of the next song. And it came about from like a desire to blend that kind of post-hardcore riffage with kind of funkiness, and I think the key was the 1975. Yes. Okay. Right. Sick. Like we kind of went, what the 1975 do works really well with this kind of post-hardcore stuff. So that was the crack. That was the moment we went, we got this. So the next song is kind of a weird mashup of a bunch of different styles, but excited about that one. Like I can't wait for everyone to hear that one too, man. So we're gonna release that song before the end of the year, and hopefully a third song maybe early next year. Right? Because that song is we can record it and then get it out. Yes. Basically, like the reason it took so long to come back was because we didn't know what kind of band we were going to be. We had no idea what the best thing to do, and even when the new members joined, it took a while to feel out what the best thing to do was, but we figured it out now, and we enjoyed it. Yeah, that's most important, right? Yeah, so like, I mean, we've cracked the code and we know what we're doing, so we're just gonna keep doing it, and hopefully get better and faster at doing it. Yes, as we go along. And don't forget to see the new handsome lead guitarist MTV. This fucking guy.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, go
So
check out.
peace.
Oh, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, just peace. I was gonna say, yeah, cool. Thanks for calling us on again, Brandon. It's really cool.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Go check out Clarity. I've checked out Love Is. I thought it was super sick, and it's cool to see how much you guys have kind of grown since that track. In the end, I think that it's such a cool progression, and I'm definitely liking the new stuff. And I'm excited to hear the newest track because I feel like you guys are hyping it. So I'm about that sort of stuff. So definitely go check out Clarity. They are one of the. I think you were the literal first interview that I've ever done. Ever, period.
Oh, yeah?
I'm pretty sure. I have to go back in the the ontology of audio addiction, but
Yeah.
I'm almost positive you're the first one. And so, I gotta show love to Clarity. I gotta show love to my boy Andy. But go give them some love in the comments below. Please go check out their music. Go follow them on Spotify because that is the big thing now. So you can be up to date with their newest releases. And if you enjoyed this interview, share it, like it, subscribe. It goes a long way. Again, we're all about support here, so
Subscribe to Brandon. Cool.
thank you. Awesome. Well, go check out their stuff. Like I said, links in the description, and we'll be talking with you guys soon. Peace.
Also, dude, one more thing before you go.
Sure.
Just to say that, I think I was one of the first interviews you did, and I got to give you props for what you've done with this channel. Like, you've gone from strength to strength. I've watched your artist interviews go from like higher profile. You keep building it, dude. You're doing a good job, and it's fucking awesome to see. So keep it up. Yes, I respect you.
I gotta bring the people that I love with me, so I always am trying to look out for those local bands, even if they're countries away. I gotta show love. So thanks so much, Andy. This is only the beginning, and you're the first band ever to do this. So thanks so much, man. And we'll be talking with you soon, guys. Peace.
Later, man. Peace.
Later, man.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Of course, if you enjoy what we do, make sure to go check out the other series we do. We do album reviews, we do band interviews, and we do live videos, so definitely go check that out. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps our channel, helps us grow. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Go follow us on social media. That's all down below. We try to keep that as updated as possible. We also made a new website where we'll be posting photos of upcoming concerts and stuff like that, which you can go check out at audioaddictionmedia.com and come get your fix with us, guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.